What's up, guys? Very important video here. We are in the time period of this pet go-to video. However, it is not yet the time of the attack, and I'm going to explain why. Okay, we saw, and I'm going to review it here momentarily, the gray figures behind Eve signify the 2017 calendar year. We know that it goes dark, signifying the year's run its course. Then Eve drops the apple. I've talked about how that signifies New Year's Eve. Okay. Then it zooms out from that scene from New Year's Eve at the end of 2017, which was in this window right here. Okay. And I said in the last couple of videos that this window, being in the set of 12, depicts the first month of the next year. It zooms out from the new year into this set of 12 windows, the first month, after the new year. We're in the first month of the new 12-month cycle. Well, it does, but it is not the Gregorian calendar, but the lunar calendar. What do you mean? Well, you see this big woo right here in the snow, this big W and U. That lets you know it is the lunar calendar, because the 2018 lunar calendar, Chinese lunar calendar, is named Wu Zhu, the year of the dog. Wu is the name of the 2018 calendar. So when you see Wu here, that's letting you know lunar calendar 2018. That's Wu. That's why that's there. 2018 lunar calendar. That is not the name of the lunar calendar for the previous year. 2017, for example, was called Ding Yu, and it's not for 2019, for example, which is called Ji Hai. Okay, the one called Wu is the 2018 lunar calendar. Wu Zhu, the year of the dog. And Julian T pointed out the dog, he made the connection first, the year of the dog, in regard to this video, how it's got a dog in the opening scene here on this box here, woof, a dog. It said, year of the dog, makes perfect sense. Okay, so, but when we see the woo here, that lets you know this is the 2018 lunar calendar. We are in the time frame. I'm telling you, man, our analysis is a process, yes. What do you expect? But I feel sorry for these people that can't keep up with the information, and all they see is dates, and they think, oh, it don't mean nothing, it never amounts to nothing. Listen, this is showing 2017 right here. The 8 figure in the back, the eclipse. In 2017, the Chinese New Year, which the Chinese New Year, the years alternate between yin and yang, was in January. That didn't apply to 2016, 2015, doesn't apply to 2018, 2019. It was specific to 2017. And those other years, the Chinese New Year begins in February. Okay, the hurricanes occurred in September in 2017. You see the swirl around the 2017. The eclipse is a timestamp. This lets you know 2017. Okay, it goes dark. Eve drops the fruit. Okay, it goes dark except she's lit up. Okay, and she drops the fruit. This is showing you New Year's Eve. Okay, when the ball drops in New York, Times Square. And I've showed that New Year's Eve right here. Okay. This is from 1984. This was the ball dropping, 11:59. This is the ball dropping in New York, 1984. It was an apple. In the 80s, they used an apple for the ball. So you can understand easily, how when 2017 goes dark and it's showing New Year's Eve and she drops the apple after 2017 goes dark because it's ran its course, then that's letting you know the end of the year and it's coming into the new year. Okay, makes perfect sense. Now, I saw this and I thought, okay, it's depicting New Year's. That's what it's talking about here, and it is. but it is part of a sequence. It's not the end of the time frame. Okay, and I'll come back and explain this scene, my take on this scene now in a minute. But I'm trying to show you here that we are on their trail. 2017 ended, New Year's Eve, and then it zooms out from this New Year's Eve scene here, and as it zooms out, what it shows is the Wu in pertaining to the new year, okay? Because the new year, the Chinese Lunar New Year, as this new year opens up, okay, I'm kind of getting ahead of myself, but you see the 2 and the 1 join together, and this is a hybrid, and I'm coming to learn this now, a hybrid between the years. This pertains to the month of February. This pertains to the first month in the lunar calendar. They're the same thing, okay? So that's why they come together and show the birth or the rebirth, signified by the lotus or the lily. Okay, so what you have here is a hybrid of lunar and the Gregorian calendar that went dark, and the lunar calendar, shaped like a moon in the sea, and that's what you have here as well, a hybrid of the the second month within the new year. New Year's apple or ball rolls, the new year opens up, and in the second month of the new year, the first month, they are the same because it is a hybrid of the lunar and solar calendar, because the first month of the lunar calendar begins in accordance with the second month of the solar calendar. That's what it's showing you. So it's depicting New Year, not only the solar Gregorian New Year, but also the lunar calendar New Year. And then it shows Obama, and then it zooms out from him. It zooms out from that New Year's scene, okay? And as it zooms out, it shows Wu, the name of the 2018 lunar calendar. This is the new year. This is the first set of windows out of 12. Okay, the first set of windows, new year, makes perfect sense to the thinking person. It zooms out, and then you see Wu. So that, again, is confirmation. The confirmation in 2017, year of the eclipse, goes dark, New Year's Eve, zooms out from the first window, which is the first month in the new year, and it shows Wu in the snow, which is the name of the 2018 lunar calendar. Confirmation there. We are on their trail. Okay, if you can't see that, I'm sorry. Okay, but this is, I just cannot, cater to people who can't keep up with the information. A lot of people are just negative and they're harsh. I'm sorry. If you can't keep up with it, maybe you need to watch it a few times. But it's not just about dates. It's about dissecting the information. And if you have the intellectual faculty in order to process what I'm saying, it speaks for itself. It's not about me. Okay. So, again, Wu in the new year. This is 2018. That's where we're, this is the new year. We're not in the Wu yet because it doesn't start until February. But that's what this is showing here. Okay, so the notion that this deals with January is not in accordance with the lunar calendar. So this is talking about the lunar calendar. The attack is not in January. Okay. Now, I want to show you that the year of the dog is depicted in here. Like I said, Julian T. first noted the year of the dog and then tied it in with the dog here. There's another scene where I believe we see a dog here. It looks like a dog. That's how I make it out. It looks kind of like a dog to me. The 2017 is the year of the rooster. Doesn't really look like a rooster to me. It looks more like a dog. All right, so if this is pertaining to the year of the dog, but we do definitely see a dog in here, and we see it named. So we are on their trail, guys. 2017, New Year's, 2018, lunar calendar. It's clear, okay? We are on their trail. We are seeing this video play out. We are in the time of pet goat. All right. the first lunar, since it zooms out from the first lunar month, okay, the first lunar month is from February 16th to March 16th. The lunar calendar does not, the new year does not begin until February this year. In 2017, it began in January. And that's what this is showing here. Yes, this does deal with the new year, but I'm persuaded now that there are two new years depicted in here. There's the lunar calendar new year and the Gregorian or solar calendar new year. This deals with the Chinese calendar. Remember, the Chinese years are yin and yang. They alternate. One year will be yin, next year will be yang. You also see the crater in here, which Blue Moonshine, one of the subscribers, who I value their comment very much. I hope he comments on it. There's a crater here, and he pointed out that the crater refers to the moon in this video. Now, what you see here is a yin-yang symbol that breaks down, and it just turns into one big symbol. So basically, it's no longer yin and yang, it's just one. And what that depicts is the old Chinese year, the new Chinese year. You know what I'm saying? Because one year's a yin, the other one's a yang, or vice versa. And what you see where it breaks at here is the shadow of this column. And this column has what could be taken as an A on top of it. A being the first letter of the alphabet, or the first lunar month, okay, which extends from February 16th to March 16th. The first lunar month begins February 16th. So since the A, or the 1, is here where it breaks at, that's where it breaks, that's letting you know when the A kicks in, the first lunar month, it's no longer yin and yang, it just turns into 1, okay? That's showing you the new year kicking in, okay? That's what that's depicting here. Now, here comes the tank. Tank has a green light on the front. The other ones behind them have a red light. But what I want to show you here, notice the two teeth. And thanks, Julian, for commenting on this. This light-colored red, it only goes so far, okay? And it goes to the point right here to where this tooth is. And maybe it's just signifying that that's significant. You need to look at this area right here. It stops right there. But I don't know. But one thing I want to show you here is there are 2 teeth at the top, 3 teeth at the bottom. Okay, keep that in mind. 23. Okay, 2 teeth, 3 teeth. Now, when the teeth close, you see the A. Okay. Now that could be taken as definitely the pyramid with a capstone, but it can also definitely be taken as an A. Okay, the A. And there was an A breaking the year, showing the first month. So the first month kicking in, that's what this deals with, the first month of the Lunar New Year, which is from February 16th to March 16th. So we have a time frame here that this video is dealing, this scene is dealing with, February 16th to March 16th. I feel the Spirit of God. Hallelujah. This is good stuff. Okay, so now, again, she is depicting South Korea. The official animal of South Korea is the tiger. Now, the skeleton grabs her on the back. Now, I want you to notice here, there is an L, because you're going to see fireworks behind them, which also, pertains to the New Year. But that's what this scene is showing you, the New Year. But before the fireworks go off, you see a L on